past years since the Great Recession, American exceptionalism has played a significant role in driving the performance of the stock market. During this period, the S&P 500 index has seen a remarkable five-fold increase in value, while the Euronext 100, tracking Europe's largest stock exchange, has posted a more modest gain of 145%, equivalent to an annual growth rate of 6.3%. Sarah Ketterer, the CEO of Causeway Capital Management, believes that the darkest days for international stocks are behind us. She now sets her sights on a diverse array of companies that exhibit significant valuation disparities when compared to their American counterparts. This Los Angeles-based firm, managing a substantial $43 billion in assets, has been consistently outperforming the market through its portfolio of undervalued stocks, selected via a combination of quantitative screens and fundamental analysis. Causeway's primary international value equity strategy has achieved an impressive 17.6% annualized net return over the last 3 years, surpassing the MSCI EAFE index, which tracks international stocks in developed markets, by a substantial 8 percentage points. In 2023, it has delivered a 24.5% gain through July, outpacing both the index's 15.8% increase and even the S&P 500's 19.5% growth during the same period. Ketterer emphasizes the advantages of international investment, citing the potential to discover lesser-known companies listed in markets often overlooked by investors. She highlights the appeal of assessing companies not just for their current standing, but also for their potential growth in the coming years, as management focuses on enhancing profitability. One of Causeway's standout performers in the last year has been UniCredit, an Italian bank whose shares have surged by 64% in 2023 and an impressive 160% since the previous September. Causeway's portfolio manager responsible for overseeing the financial sector, Connor Muldoon, turned bullish on European banks after their sharp decline in 2020. European central bank regulations in response to the pandemic caused a significant sell-off in bank stocks. However, these banks continued to accumulate cash, supported by substantial European Union spending initiatives. UniCredit, for instance, resumed dividend payments and stock buybacks, which proved to be a lucrative move. Ketterer's journey in global stock investing began when she established the international equity arm at Hotchkiss & Wiley. She co-founded Causeway Capital Management in 2001 with her business partner, Harry Hartford. Causeway employs quantitative screens to assess over 3,000 stocks, with market capitalizations of at least $1 billion. They evaluate metrics such as earnings yields in comparison to bond yields within specific countries, and examine low price to cash flow or enterprise value to EBITDA multiples to identify attractive investment opportunities. Their analysts delve deeper into each selected stock, providing a 2-year price target at least once per quarter. Causeway then utilizes a risk model to rank the stocks based on their implied 2-year risk. Adjusted returns, shaping the portfolio's composition. Causeway's international value equity portfolio, with assets of $22 billion, has consistently returned 7.4% annually since its inception, surpassing its benchmark's 5.6% gain. Their global value strategy, managing $3.1 billion and also investing in American stocks, has performed even better, achieving a 9.5% annual return since its inception in September 2001. During the early months of the pandemic in 2020, Causeway capitalized on opportunities in the travel and leisure sector, acquiring shares of battered companies. One such success story was Ryanair, a Dublin-based budget airline that suffered a 50% decline in its stock value as travel restrictions were imposed. Despite the uncertainty, Causeway's analysts remained confident in the company's financial stability. As travel resumed and Ryanair's stock more than doubled, Causeway adjusted its position accordingly. The war in Ukraine and subsequent disruptions to travel in Eastern Europe presented another opportunity for Causeway to revisit Ryanair in 2022. The stock had once again declined by 50%. This year, it rebounded with a 33% gain and became one of Causeway's top 10 holdings in the portfolio.